Do you know how bad you have to be as a candidate to lose to literally no one? And I'm not talking about, oh, I lose to no one. No, I'm talking about if voters have the choice between you and nobody, and they pick nobody over you, you may be one of the most pathetic politicians I have ever seen in the 20 years I've been covering American politics. And that, folks, is exactly what happened to Nikki Haley this week in the Nevada Republican caucus. Voters were given a choice because Nikki Haley was the only active candidate running in that caucus. Trump chose to not file to run in the caucus. He is instead running in the primary. Trump is going to run in the caucus next week. So Nikki Haley in the primary on the ballot was the only active Republican on there. The other option was none of the above. And by 60 to 30%, none of the above won. Nikki Haley lost to a ghost. The voters that went to the ballot or the ballot box in Nevada said we would rather have nobody by 2-1 than Nikki Haley. Her campaign is dead. It's dead. She is done. You don't come back from that. That is the most humiliating defeat I have ever seen for a politician, not just a Republican politician, not a liberal, any politician. You're running unopposed and you still lose? I didn't even know you could do that. But Nikki Haley somehow pulled off the most stunning defeat I have ever seen in American politics. And the fact that she has even shown her face publicly since that happened is mind-blowing. I would think that after suffering such a significant blow to your ego, to your campaign, we'd never see you again. You would slink away from public life and go live in a hut in the mountains for the rest of your life, never have to see another person. That's how embarrassing that is. And I do think, by the way, Nikki Haley maybe should consider that, because you're never going to live that down. Ever, ever, ever. You are now the candidate that lost when you ran unopposed in a state primary. Now, the irony here is that Republicans have made it clear they want the guy with 91 felony charges against him. They want the guy who all recent polls show cannot beat President Biden, and they're picking him over the woman who polls show can beat President Biden. Because, yeah, I'm sitting here making fun of Nikki Haley, but let's be real. The polls tell us she'd beat Biden. But Republicans don't care. They don't care about winning. They don't care about actually choosing the better of two candidates. They love Trump. By God, we love him. And that's who they're going to pick. And they're going to do it to their own detriment. It's going to be humiliating for them in November. But I promise you, it's not going to be as humiliating as what happened to Nikki Haley in Nevada this week. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.